Okay, we are starting here. Oh. Okay, guys, another day, another stream. Thank you for being with me today, and we are experimenting with this series in Kuni 2. I am doing a bit of a storytelling type of stream today. Well, today, this episode's Nino Kuni 2, I will try to be doing episodes that are oriented more towards a blind audience that cannot really see so well. So my storytelling will be very descriptive. Um, if it's not your thing, well, carry on. No one is going to be upset about doing this, I think. So I'm just gonna continue now with where we last ended yesterday. Um, yes, yesterday we streamed until we reached the Sky Pirates, and I didn't do so much grinding yesterday, so we had to do a little bit today, eh? And to do that. So let's do recap. So this is a boy here. He's a young boy. He's blonde, has two ears, two raccoon ears sticking out from his ears, from his head. He has a tail, and he got overthrown from his old kingdom. There was a revolt of mouse people, mouse folk, that took over. The main villain called Mausinger, he is now the leader of his old kingdom. So this boy is going to start his new kingdom, and in order to do that, he needs to find a kingmaker. And kingmaker are usually very strong beasts, extremely big normally, and we're on our way to find one right now. So we can start making our own kingdom. Just gonna see here. Is it lagging for you guys? I think it's lagging a little bit, eh? I think we'll pass. It's not too bad, isn't it? Anyways, we're continuing now, and there was a little girl when we came to Sky Pirates Haven here. There was a girl that stopped us from getting executed from the Sky Pirates. The Sky Pirates girl is related to the leader of the Sky Pirates, and we promised that we will turn her back in order to save our own flesh. This guy pirate girl called Tani, she got caught by some wyverns, and we're gonna kill the wyverns, and hopefully we can get to start with our new kingdom. This king has a companion that came from our world, from a different world, and his name is Roland. He used to be president of the States, and now he is this king's kind of advisor, right hand. And he says here, I'm guessing the wyverns then must be over that way. Well, let's see here. Yes. So we're going to combat now with a bunch of birds and a few hamster creatures. So these birds are carrying spears and they're magical users. We're using Roland right now, and we're using a blade that carries some sort of dark power. So in order to get these birds, you have to knock them down from the air. You either use a weapon that has really long range, or use ranged attacks and abilities. We're gonna swing relentlessly against the strongest creature right now, because that's the only thing alive. we could very well use our techniques and abilities to destroy it in fewer hits. But right now we're approaching a boss, a strong creature, and in order to be able to kill that creature, I want to save my special ability and mana for that. So right now we're passing through a canyon. And through this canyon we're going to meet a series of monster encounters, and those monster encounters are necessary in order to level up. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to do a little bit of what's called here grinding. I hope you're having a good day so far. Mine started pretty good. Have a cup of tea, ordinary stuff. I don't work because I'm a teacher right now. Well, I do work, but I have summer vacation, which is much needed. And not only that, I'm a student too. In 1 year I have my teaching license, and I'm really looking forward to be able to teach with a license. It does make a difference, for sure. People treat you a lot differently if you do have a license or not. It is a lot less work having a license, because when you're an unlicensed teacher, you have to constantly prove that your judgment is the right one. But enough of talk of that, isn't it? It's not too interesting. There are a couple of things I'm looking forward to this year, and I'm gonna be traveling. We're traveling pretty soon, actually. In a few days I will be traveling by foot. I will be walking for maybe 4 or 5 days. Depending on the route we take and depending on the weather. So you want to check me out during the hike? You can do so by following my Twitter. And a Twitter link below. Just click on the big Twitter picture I have there, and you can see. Just follow my adventures. But yeah, I have some hopes and dreams. I would like to see some lemmings. I think it's more like my wife wants to see some lemmings. I mean, I can't blame her. The lemmings are adorable. They're extremely cute. Okay, we walked through the canyon and I saw there was a lower area that has some pirates on them. So we're gonna go down there and check that place out. So it's very easy to get lost in this canyon. Oh. Something I learned when I played this very old game called Elder Scrolls Daggerfall. And that game has lots and lots of dungeons. And in order to not get lost in those dungeons, you stick always to a wall to the right. And since I played that game, I kinda been sticking to that principle of, if I ever think that I'm going to get lost, I stick to the right side of a wall. I wonder if that's applicable to real life too. I guess it would be. I never got lost inside a dungeon in real life. I don't actually, in fact, I don't think I've been in a dungeon in real life. Okay, we've seen these pirates here below. We're gonna talk to them. Senior Sky Pirate Sentry, I have been not venturing beyond here if it were you, my hearties. Ah, it is infested with bandits, so it is. The dogs tear you to pieces. Okay, this is not the right exit. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I do have a little cursor here that is showing me where I'm supposed to go. So, if we pop out the map... Here's the map. Yes, I see. I have to go to Snake Tooth Ridge, which is by... If we stick to the right side of the wall here and follow alongside the trail. There's a creature. We try to not fight it. Ah, it caught us anyways. We're gonna fight it. Oh, can't be reckless. Right now we are swinging with a combination of heavy attacks and quick attacks. I just discovered recently by that. But when you finish the target, you can go with a quick attack to quickly close up the gap. That works pretty good. So yeah, let's switch to let's switch our main character. We're using Roland now, the former president. We're gonna use Ivan, the king, as our main character there. So now we're turning a left here. There's a tunnel, and there's some wyverns, but these are not the right wyverns. We have to avoid these guys. Ah, they caught up to us anyways. So the enemies, they have different typings. They usually have a typing that they could be like Pokemon, you know, it could be dragon-like or lizard-like in this game. They could be goo-like, they could be whimsical type. And later in the game, very soon actually, you will get the opportunity to specialize into doing more damage to one type or the other. The game made it purposely difficult to... The game made it purposely difficult to be good against everything. So you have to think what option you want to go for when it comes to enemy slaying. That way you can consider and avoid certain fights and all that. But that doesn't help you, you know, doesn't prevent you from like tuning your skills. So if you see an enemy that supposedly you will be weak against, you can go into your options and make it possible to become stronger against that enemy. Although you cannot change that mid-battle, so normally you have to consider what you're doing there. But now we're using the king. We're gonna use a flaming sword. I really like this flaming sword. Each swing he does a lot of damage. Our attacks are being less and less effective as we grow. Oh, we have to get better equipment. That's just how it is. There you go. So now passing through a canyon, and there's water on here, with the lowest part of the canyon probably. Oh, yeah, don't catch me. See, like, we can move faster if we jump. But we have to time the jumping properly in order to avoid enemies. Right now we're doing the timing just right. This is why we're gonna fight though, because he's significantly stronger than us. And we do want to fight enemies that are significantly stronger. Whoa! Our character got killed in one shot. The king is not in a good shape right now. We are forced to use our mana abilities in order to survive right now. Okay, we're gonna do it again, I think. No, we don't have enough mana to do that. Okay. We're using our Higglidies, nature spirits. Kinda forgot to explain that, didn't I? So Higgledies are nature spirits that we're able to see. Not everyone can actually see these nature spirits. But I guess if you're the right type of person, you can see them, and if you can't see them, they may help you. So we got a couple helping us right now. We got 3 spirits. 2 of them are like wind type or nature, more like I guess supporting, like they heal us and to provide with some buffs to our damage and defenses. So our nature spirit is currently one tiny little grass guy. It looks like a little green droplet. The other guy is a bigger green droplet, but he has a leaf on his head. The one is a normal type of nature spirit. It's just white with a bun on its head. Okay, we are right now at the Wyvern's Den. And here we're gonna do a bit of a boss fight. Roland says, I hope you're not claustrophobic. They must be keeping Tanny somewhere further inside. So we're inside the cave now, and the cave consists of large whale bones, kind of suggesting that these used to be the seafloor many millions of years ago, but are now high mountains. And the ancient creatures that used to live on the seafloor are now part of the landscape. Okay, so in order to get Higgledies, which are the nature spirits, you have to kind of bribe them with some treats. You bribe them by standing next to a stone here, a special stone here called a Higgledy stone. So we're talking to a stone. A voice can be heard coming from the Higgledy stone. Well met, traveler. How? Show me what you got. Give me what I like, and I will like you quite a lot. Hey, I know, it's talking about that cream, ain't it? The lovely simple white stuff. Lovely and smooth it is. So we're gonna give a single cream that we have here, and we're gonna have a 4th nature spirit, Higgledy. You try offering a dollop of a single cream. Well done, traveler. This is what I mean. That's the greatest offering that I ever seen. Here we go. We got a Higgledy. The Higgledy inside the stone comes flying out. Tove the Tenebros has decided to join you on your adventure. So this Higgledy is pretty special. He is purple. He looks evil, but is actually quite useful. He does like gravity holes and kind of makes enemies, forces the enemies down to the ground. He does have some supporting, some healing moves, I think. We're gonna see what he does now when we entering this fight. Nobody's in here. Yeah, something is not right. Evan, up there. There's a whole nest of these wyverns. One has armor, gold. It crashes down. It's a wyvern warlord. And the warlord says, what brings you here? We come to rescue Tanny. The pirate girl, hey? You don't see like sky pirates to me, you pink skin, too small and succulent. Cloud Cold Canyon belongs to the wyverns, yes? You have no business here. Leave this place. Leave this place. We're not leaving without Tanny. What a boy, Evan. If this wasn't our business before, it sure is now. Okay, so we got a boss that's significantly stronger than us. We're gonna take care of the small guys first. We have plenty of healing potions, so we can be a little bit reckless right now. Roland, the right hand of King Evan, swings relentlessly with his purple sword. Now using the help of nature spirits to summon a magical cannon that's shooting at the Wyvern Lord. And the Wyvern Lord attacks us with heavy attacks, and we're taken down to half our health right now. We have to think strategically what to do. So we attack him from behind. We're gonna stand in a healing field that the nature spirits are providing us. We use some of our abilities to try to get behind the Lord, so he doesn't hit us. Okay, we're gonna use one of our special abilities. We're gonna swing our sword in a wide range of flurries. We use the Graviton ability from the Higglidies, the dark Higglidies, and force him down to the ground for a little bit longer, because usually he doesn't stay that long in the ground as he does right now. Our nature spirits are really kind and are weakening the monster. We're charging up a big attack right now. Unfortunately, a big attack didn't do much damage besides knocking him down. Alright. Okay, our president died. We died. The Wyvern won. Unfortunately, we didn't do that fight, so we had to try it again. Okay, we have to try again, and we have to be more careful. We have to be more, like, better using the nature spirits abilities here. They're offering us a lot of help, and we're not always taking the help that they're giving us. Like, as soon as he lands, I'm gonna release my special attacks, but they don't do much damage. We're relentlessly using this gravity ability. I'm gonna swing a sword widely around. I'm gonna switch sword here. Something a little bit better against this type of foes. Standing in a healing field while he's attacking us is probably a good idea. Okay, we did 2 critical hits and they did some damage. Ow, ow, ow. Apparently, something I learned recently is that bosses can actually attack our little Higglidies. Which means that they can't possibly interrupt our interaction with them. Okay, by using a special attack, he will knock him down to the ground. Oh! Try to parry some of his attacks. By charging up your attacks, you absorb a lot more of nature's spirit's essence, which means that they become stronger the next time you use them. I think that's how it works. There you go. Have to be careful now. He's gonna start swinging at us pretty widely there. Okay, we have to dodge. We have to run away now for a moment. Aye, 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 aye. We're gonna eat some healing potions here. Right now, there are more of his smaller minions, smaller wyverns that are coming here to his aid. And we have to take care of these guys first, because lots of this, like, they don't do much damage, but that damage becomes overwhelming if they all are alive. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. King Evan, he's not too useless. He is casting spells, and his spells are pretty strong. He's a good sword fighter too, but he's an excellent spellcaster. He does some of the strongest spells I know. Okay, the boss is like on his last slivers of health. We're gonna heal up just to be on the safe side. He's down. He's not down actually. Now he's down. We did it. Just barely though. Yeah, and the others seem to have scuffed off too. I suppose they must be keeping Tani to here. I hope she's okay. I'm gonna drink some water here. I hope the storytelling is working fine. I mean, this is the first time I'm doing it. I would really appreciate feedback. I seriously don't become upset for doing something wrong. I am more than happy to correct my errors. There she is. Tani is hanging out from the ceiling. They tied her up in a rope and Whiff Waff, cut her down, would you? Whiff Waff, I think is one of the nature spirits, ladies. Yeah, it's one of the green spirits. It's using a little grass blade and cuts down Tani. And the king comes to rescue, just grabs her. Well, actually not grabbing, more like she landed on his butt while he launched himself for her. It's you, the little boy from before. What are you doing here? Little boy? You can't be much older than me. Alright. Keep your hair on, eh? My name is Evan. And I'm Roland. Evan and Roland, eh? Well, thank you for coming for a rescue. I didn't have either of you as the reckless type, but you must have to come here. You must be to have come here. Speaking of which, why didn't that grizzled old coward Batu come and get me himself? We made an agreement. In return for securing your freedom, he promised to grant us safe passage to the king's cradle. Cradle? Yeah. Really? He said that? I knew it. I knew he'd take a shine on you. You got that same twinkle in the eye. I almost certainly do not. She most certainly do too. It's like you can both see something. Something no one else can. Everyone, I'm home. Tani, she's back. So she's back here with the Skypred's castle or settlement. And we had a big guy Batu coming, the father. Back and safe, she says. And also Skypred, they speak with I think pirate dialect, and I try to imitate it quite poorly here. So here Batu says, you went and got yourself captured, eh, girlie? Yeah, boss. Sorry, boss. Evan, lad. You were as good as your word, so I shall be good as mine. You may pass freely through the canyon. Thank you very much, Chief Batu.
よし
One step closer to the king's cradle, eh? So, you really serious about going then? To the cradle? Yeah. Well, the quickest way there is to fly, of course. But what are you going all the way up there for?
おう
This one's here all set to hook himself a kingmaker and become lord of the whole wide world, don't you know? King of the whole wide world, you say? Blimey, he has some pretty big ideas for such a pipsqueak. Well, you all end up getting lost if you go on your own. Alright, I'm coming with you. You are?
おい
And what you need to have to be trespassing along your doom with these sorry swabs, girly? Ha, you're the one who's always telling me what to do, what I want whenever I want. Well, this is what I wanted to do right now, and I'm going to do it. So, there. Hope you don't mind me tagging along, Evan. Not that you got much choice. And Tani is now a member of our party. I'll be waiting at the takeoff spot down below. Give me a shout when you're ready. Cool. So we have now the pirate princess as a member of our party. We're gonna go and use her abilities pretty damn soon. She's really fun to fight with, actually. I said before that the King Evan has a really good balance between magic and attack. But I do prefer the all-out attack abilities that Tani has. So we're gonna get to see it pretty soon. Here she is, next to a plane. Oh, Evan, over here. Getting to the kids' cradle's a pain, but luckily for you, I'm here to give you a lift. All set? Yes, let's go. Right, let's get going. Evan, lad. Have you a moment for old Batu before you took off? I couldn't very well deny young Tani back here in front of everyone. But there's not a soul been to the cradle and made back unscathed. If she comes home with so much as a scratch, I'll have your hide, understand? Yes, Steve Batu will be very careful. Tani will be safe with us, I promise. Alright, I think we're ready. Beautiful environment. The cliffs hanging from the sides, and waterfalls coming from all the cliffs. And we flew all the way to the cradle.
ほ
That's sure a lot of stairs. Here we are at last. Come on. I think, yes, we can revisit this world. We are able to revisit the cradle, I think. I don't know how much I should spoil for you guys, but this world is pretty damn big. It's not really open world, it's kind of semi-open world.
ううん
So this is where we get our kingmaker, eh? Yes, if we can prove ourselves worthy, that is. Cradle of the Light. Okay, we can switch characters. We can use Tani as our head of... There she is. She's a small one. She is... I don't know. She's supposedly a little bit older than Evan. So I guess Evan maybe is in his 10s. So maybe she's 11. I don't know. Possibly, I don't know. It's hard to tell from anime characters. So we're gonna read a rune. It's a big golden statue of a dragon in front of us, and underneath it has some runes, and we're gonna read the runes here. Evan thinks and says, "What is this?" So the statue has a voice and says, "Wanderer, seekest thou to prove thyself a king?" Talking statues? What's next?
はい。
I do. My name is Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum. I have come to make a pact with one of the great guardians. Very well. Then the trials of knowledge and courage await. Leave thy companions behind thee and go forth. The time to prove thy worth has come, Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum. Blimey, yeah. Good luck, Evan.
あ
You'll be fine. You can do it. Okay, so all of a sudden this game is gonna become a little puzzle game. You're gonna see soon. This part is kind of unforgiving, I think. We cannot afford to fuck up. Behold the trial of knowledge. This story, like any other, is possessed of a beginning, a middle, and an end. Trace the trail of this tale to pass the trial. Or go back on thyself and fail.
うーん。
Could that be where the story begins? So we see there's a pedestal here with a book. And usually reading this book gives us some hints, some clues, I guess. Approach beginnings and select begin the trial to start. If you pass the statue checkpoint in the wrong order, you'll fail the trial and have to start again. You may also come across wheels which turn the statue next, okay? So here's a puzzle. We are on a some sort of floating platform, which consists of many smaller platforms. We can only step on the platforms once. We're gonna start on this, and we have to read the clues, otherwise we are not going to solve the puzzle. Once upon a time, the world was ruled over an evil dragon possessed of terrible power. The little boy from the village, determined to rid the world of the dragon's misery and bring happiness back to all, set out to defeat the beast. At his touch, the magic wand handed down by the people of his village stirred to life, and thus he was granted the power of sorcery. Drawn by the call of the wand, a fairy came to the body and befriended him. Together, the two of them set out on a great journey to save the world. So we got pretty good clues. We got a boy, a wand, and a fairy. They're all connected here. When the trial begins, you need to notice some orbs floating above certain squares. You don't have to collect these, but if you do, you can earn a bonus at the end. So, yes, of course we want to have a bonus, guys, don't we? So we're gonna go for the bonus here, and we're gonna observe first the platform here. What's going on here? I have to trigger the boy first, then the wand. Alright, I think I see my route. So if I pick this route to the left. Oh, I think I know. So we're picking a route here in which allows us to grab orbs and yet continue with the main mission here. I hope we're stepping on the right things. So we grab the boy now. Now we're going to grab the wand here. Oh boy. Oh, I see. We had to grab that ball last. So we're going here. And okay, we're just gonna keep trying here. Now we're gonna rotate the statue so it is facing the wand, I think. But now what? Oh no, I fucked up. Of course I fucked up. Look at that. Yeah, I didn't do it right. So we had to repeat again. Restart. You will lose the progress, yes. We have to restart this.
うーん。
I like puzzle games. Unfortunately, puzzle games are not my strong side. So let's think this again. Ah, yes, we can take this route, I think. Once upon a time, the world was ruled over by an evil dragon. Oh yeah, the story is just repeating itself. A little boy from a little village, determined to rid the boy. Yeah, okay, we get this text to confirm that we're taking the right steps. Okay, what to think now? If you take right, okay, let's take right. Sometimes many of the puzzles is a lot of trial and error. So let's see here. If I take, I think we fucked up already. Actually, yeah, I think we did an error here already. Because if I take down, I had to take the wand first. And that means I have to. Oh no, yeah, I did fuck up. So let's try again.
うーん
Hmm. I'm pretty convinced we have to go here though. Oh. Hmm. Yes. Um. Tricky. Definitely tricky. Uh, we cannot turn back the same route we entered. We always have to step on a new block. But if I do this, yes, I could do this. Oh no, hang on, I misstepped. We're gonna restart again. But I think I found a route now in order to grab the orbs too. I would really want that bonus. And yes, exactly. We're walking around it. We're taking a little unconventional way, like that. And let's read the book again. I have to read the book. Boy. Magic one handed down by people start to stir life. Okay. Hmm. Alright, I think we did it wrong order now. But I had to try. Yeah, exactly. Check the passive check was the wrong order. Okay, so I had to think. I think the first route we took it wasn't a bad route. Uh, oh, I see. Yeah, I just have to take the balls on the way back, but I cannot take the balls on the way back because there is no way back. There's only one way, and that's ahead. Um, if this possibly could be a way in which we can. Yeah, I think there is a way. I think that's this way. All right, let's try this then. Uh, um, this is tricky. We are trying to find a way here through. But if I step on this rock, it won't be good. I have to take the wand first. And if I do that, I fail the mission, don't I? And I cannot walk diagonally. Oh, this is tricky. Let's try this then. I'm pretty sure we fucked up. Oh yeah, we fucked up big time. Oh, let's restart this.
うーん
What do you guys think I should do here? We want both of those balls, right? That's the point here. And yeah, that's not possible.
うーん
It's possible. It's pretty simple if we don't go for like trying to get those orbs, but I think the reward is pretty good if we do. I really don't want to miss on that. What if I take this route instead? Like that. I'm stupid, am I? Goodness gracious. So difficult. Let's see. Turn that around. Maybe that gives us some hope. We've grabbed all the orbs now. You cannot reach the end of the chapter until you pass to the statue checkpoints. Well, that wasn't the right option. What is this? Maybe you want to use the guiding light? Be aware you won't be able to collect any bonus orbs. No. We want the bonus orbs. That's the whole thing. We're just thinking. And you know what? I'm gonna give it another try here. We have to be sure. We have to be sure that we're gonna read the book here again. Read the story. Little boy from the village. Start life. Don't call of the wand. Okay, we have to turn. We have to turn that statue towards the wand. We have to turn the statue towards the wand, which means the only option we can take is this one. We can only take the left. The platforms that are most to the left is the only options we do have. So I was thinking there must be a way back then, and if I just take a route that allows me to do that, I should be okay. Yeah, exactly. I think I figured it out now. Yeah, I figured it out. Pretty sure I did. And we're gonna have this fairy to turn towards the wand. See? Pretty sure I figured it out right now. There we go. Now we completed it. Now we got all the bonus orbs, and now we're gonna open the end of the book here. You reach the end of the chapter, move on to the next. Yes. Together the two of them set out on a great journey to save the world. You have chosen the right path and reached the end of the chapter. Got some soar away, some strong sixth sensor. Obtain some leather armor.
Yes.
And leather armor is what we need right now. I cannot equip anything right now though. That's okay. We're gonna continue with the next chapter right here. It looks like a trial knowledge isn't over yet. It's not. So there are more puzzles here, and I think here comes my little notebook. I have to take some notes. Alright, so we're gonna read here. Oi, there we go. Guided by his friend the fairy, the boy roamed the land and gathered together a band of faithful companions. The first was a kind-hearted harpist. Whose magical melodies would soothe even the fiercest So, the second was a brave pistolier, ever ready to help his friends through any hardship they might face on their quest. The third was a wise wizard who took the boy as his apprentice. So, pistolier and wizard. The wizard who took the boy as his apprentice and taught him all he knew of the ways of magic. This party of heroes thus assembled, the boy found the courage at last to face the monsters that troubled the world, and so he and his companions set out to battle them whenever they might be found. Okay, so we got the chamber here that's a lot bigger. These platforms, we have to think again which route we're gonna take, and we're gonna of course do a lot of trial and lots of failing here, and that is a-okay. That's that's how I learn my things most of the time. I try and I fail. So we have here a harpist, pistolier, wizard. So we had a harpist pretty much in front of us. We're gonna walk to the left by collecting a ward. Sorry, a ward here too. And then we're gonna go to the pistolier. And we got the pistolier and now a wizard. And now we're going to go to the boy and we're gonna make him face the monsters. So we turn a monster around, which is the shape of a hamster actually, funnily enough. Now we're turning around this map. And we're turning the boy around too, so he's facing the monster. I think we collected every orb now, didn't we? Yeah, we collected. This was a lot easier. Much easier. Unless it's a trap. His part of heroes just assembled. The boy found the courage to face the monster. Yes. You reach the end of the chapter. Move on to the next. Yes. And so he and his companion set out to... Okay, I can read. But they set out for the next adventure, I guess. Because the sixth answer with 3-leafed sword away. Obtain a warlock's wand. Oh, that's good. We wanted that wand. It's gonna help us quite a lot. The bonus was important there. Now it becomes the last trial. And this is the biggest one yet. So we're gonna take some notes here again. Okay, sharpen your ears, guys. The evil dragon who ruled over the world could not be defeated until 4 towers emitting the evil aura that protected him had been destroyed. We had to destroy towers first. The first tower, looming in front of him, the wizard laid it low with a mighty spell. So wizard, tower. The second was close by the pistolier, who carefully took aim and felled it with a single shot. The third was spent toppling when the harpist turned to a soldier and spurred him with his songs. So harpist towards the soldier, and the soldier has to be facing the tower, I assume. The fourth tower, which stood in front of the ferry, was flattened when he ran into it head first, as fast as he could. So ferry. His tower is gone, the dragon was vulnerable at last, and the final battle began in earnest. As the fight between them raged, the boy spied his chance when the dragon turned to face him. Okay. And let loose a legendary spell Mornstar. It struck the dragon, who fell down dead. Thus, the world was saved and all lived happily ever after. Okay, so this is the biggest and most difficult part of the puzzle yet. And we are going to look around. We have the pistolier to our left, and we have the wizard to the right. So we had to go with the wizard first, and the background to the right I see a fairy, and the background to the left I see a monster, the harpist, and a soldier facing all a tower there. Okay, and then we have a boy somewhere. Ah, and the boy is behind the dragon, I see. We're gonna make the dragon turn there. Alright, then. Let's see, what happens if we turn the dragon here? Okay, the dragon has a platform hidden behind. That is certainly gonna be of help. Yes, I see now, because we have to go to the pistolier too. Right. So, we are going to talk to this wizard first. And there's an orb here to the left, but if we take that, we cannot do this quest. So it's important we do the wizard first, this way. The first tower looming in front of him, the wizard laid it low with a mighty spell. Yes. Now to go to the pistolier here. I'm gonna turn the pistolier around. And now we're gonna step on the platform that triggers the event. The second was the pistolier took it down with a mighty blast. I'm gonna turn the dragon again, so his platforms allows us to cross the map here. And let's see here. Next is a harpist buffing the soldier. So we're gonna go this way. We're collecting one of these bonus orbs. Do I have to be careful stepping here? I don't think so. I think I can just go, right? Careful now. And let's see, the harpist is going to turn. I see. I understand now why this platform was important. And yeah, I goofed. I have to restart this. I was too careless, but it's not too difficult. I just turn the dragon around first. Now we can deal with this puzzle again. Gonna turn around the pistolier. He's gonna shoot the tower. Turn around the dragon once more. There we go. We didn't lose much progress at all. So now this is the part I had to be careful, right? So I took first. I think the going left was not a bad idea. However, I think that orb has to be touched last. Exactly. That has to be touched on when we return. Both orbs, actually. So in order to do that in a safe way, we are going to... Yeah, exactly. I think I know now. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight ahead here. Turning the harpist towards the soldier. Where's the monster here? I don't know why the monster's there. Doesn't matter. We're gonna collect the orb now. There you go. I think we chose the right option here. And now it is the fairy is going to turn towards the tower, so we have to turn the platform again. There we go. Let's see here. I have to be sure. I have to be sure it is the right path. So if I go left, if I go right now, the ferry has to go first. Yes. So I have to go right on top of the dragon's platform, and I have to continue stick to the right as much as I can. Yeah, exactly. I'll do that. Yeah, I have to do that. Okay. We collected one orb that we saw from the beginning. I'm gonna turn the ferry towards a dragon. Sorry, the statue there. One tower is down. Last one is down. Now we're going to go to the boy. I think we completed it now. We have to turn the dragon around now. And let's see here. The boy has to be facing dragon. Okay, I think it is doing that. So, and now we're gonna step on the platform that's going to make the boy cast a spell at the dragon statue. His tower is gone. The dragon vulnerable at last, and the final battle ensures. There we go. I think we completed it. We reach the end of the chapter. Move on to the next. As a fight between them raged, the boy spied his chance, and out comes a spell from the wand and hits in the right middle of this dragon's face. The spell struck the dragon, and the dragon died. You have chosen the right path and reached the end of the chapter. We got some healing potions. Sage secret, I don't know what it is. You obtained a Shashmir, a weapon here. Thy knowledge is proven.
Yes.
Is that how I'm supposed to leave it, I wonder? The little teleport portal comes behind us, and we're gonna step right into it. And the platforms behind us are reset back to normal, with no dragon this time. So now we're entering the portal, and we're ported away towards a floating bowl that's turned upside down. The bowl has 2 eyes and a long nose. Where am I? Says Evan. I'm awfully high up. The trial of courage awaits. Draw the sword, vanquish the foe before thee. Alright, now we can equip. We're gonna use the Shashmi that we just got, which is a lot stronger than our previous swords. Yeah, we're gonna change a wand to a better wand. It's not much better, but it's better. We're gonna equip leather armor. We got some leather armor there. We're gonna equip. We can also equip a Nyx-proof light tunic, which gives us a much stronger magical resist, but lowers our defense. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the other options we can have, something else that we can equip, but it doesn't look like we can. We're gonna eat some bread. We're gonna eat some. Let's boost our main character. Sage's secret, it restores a lot of the user's HP and MP. Okay, we're probably gonna be using that. I don't think we can save, unfortunately. We cannot save. Oh yeah, there's a save spot right in front of us. So we're gonna touch this stone and save the game. And we're approaching a big battle arena that's made out of rock with gold decorations. Decorations look like they're made out of fire almost. So Evan is level 9, quite under-leveled for this, but I think we can do it if we attack smart, keeping our distance and stuff. Okay, we're on an arena and the floor is made out of gold. It's beautiful. And here comes the Thug, monstrously muscle metal tester. It's a It's a big beast. Level 14, a lot stronger than us. Damaging it does almost nothing. Like, our spells do no damage. We're gonna use our Higglidies. Wow. We're gonna swing at it. We have some defense bonuses now. No, he attacked our Higglidies. I was just gonna use them. This big monster is launching rocks towards us, big boulders. And he jumps towards us. Oh wow, the boulders do quite the damage. But now he's down. And he's down to the ground. Before he gets back up again, we're gonna use one of the Higglidies. He's back up and he's being pretty mean to us. Dodging our attacks. Oh, he's charging up a big attack, so I'm gonna keep my distance so I have time to react. Yeah, he did a really big punch that made the earth shake. We're gonna do a charged up melee attack here. But it does nothing. So we're gonna heal up a little bit. Keep using our abilities here. Okay, we're absorbing lots of the magic here. With a big charge attack, and that's quite effective. So we're gonna swing widely at him so we can restore some of the mana that we just used. So the more we swing at him, the more mana we do get. And he's done for almost. Oh, he's gonna attack us. Oh wow, we stunned him before he launched his powered up move. We're gonna use a king spin to finish him. Come on now. Come on now. He doesn't let us finish him with our special move. So we're just gonna swing at him until he's dead, and he's dead. He falls and we level up. You obtain a pair of boss's boots. We did this. And Roland and Tani teleport just behind us when we just defeat the beast. You did it, says Roland. I did. The big dragon statue appears in front of us. And it shines. Ivan Pettywhisker, thou hast proven thyself worthy, a kingmaker shall be thine. The arena glows. It's raining blue magic from the ground. The big golden orb of the sky appears and it breaks into small tiny pieces, and out of it comes a golden down here, you dummy. A golden little creature which has spiky hair, looks like a little sun with legs. Actually, almost looks like a Higgledy, but has a yellow and red body, yellow head, and has a big smile on his face. What is it with this little guy? Is he a monster? Oh, that's charming, that it. Monster indeed. I'm your flippin' kingmaker, ain't I? You lot don't half know how to hurt a bloke's feelings. So you're my kingmaker? That I am, sunshine. Name's Lofty. Lovely to meet you all and that. So even passed the trial with flying colors, it looks like. Which means he can become a king again, right? It does indeed. You have my full permission to rule over a realm of your very own. Thank you. I'm sorry if I seem ungrateful. I just Was expecting someone grander.
おーい
Car, stab me in the heart, why don't you? The nerve. I can look very grand indeed when I mind to. Not in a moment, but like, anyway,
もう
it's time to make our bond official. You got anything on you we can use to swear a pact over? It'll become a sacred treasure of your kingdom. So don't give me weapons all caked with monster blood or anything like that. You hear me?
え
Oh, of course, I completely forgot.
うーん
It sounds as if my sword and wand won't do. Let me see. So Evan is looking through his pockets. Lofty says, "Come on, man. I haven't got all day." "Oh," says Evan. "What about this stick?"
はい
Tidy, right? Let's hang on. A stick? He wants to make a second bond over a flippin' stick? You are one. You are one. Well, can't be helped, suppose. Looks like a nice sturdy one at least. Yeah.
よっしゃ
Okay, here goes. Hold up the royal twig.
ほらほら
Come on. The wand, the stick is lightning with magic right now. And the strings of gold coming out of Evan's hands and wand.
まあ上出来やね
There, beautiful, right though. My turn. And a red magic ball with red strings are coming out from the little kingmaker. And it's connecting with Evan's golden strings. And the bond is now formed. And the bond is made.
うーんと
And now pronounce us king and kingmaker. May the grand bond that now binds us remain thick and lustrous till death do us apart.
うん
A king's bond? Huh.
うーん
It doesn't look very thick to me.
せやな
Well, I only just made it, ain't I? When Evan by your kingdom gets going, it will soon fatten up.
よし
Then we had better start building our kingdom right away. That's a spirit, man. Flip, I almost forgot. I got something else amazing to show you, ain't I? Something amazing? That's right, man. Let's get a load of this little beauty. You obtained the tactic tweaker. I got the tactic tweaker. What is it? Some kind of stone tablet? Nah, man. Not just some kind of stone tablet. A stone tablet containing the almighty power of me, your kingmaker. Or, as I like to call it, the tactic tweaker. As the Lobster says, the tactic tweaker is a special stone that kinds of have interesting effects on how you do battle. You can access it through the main menu. Alright.
うーん
Just so you know, we have no idea what you're on about. Pah, fine. We just have to fiddle around with it, ain't it? You'll soon figure out what's what. Alright. We've done what we came here to do. Let's get back to Sky Pirate's base. And we're a little drink of water here. Go back to the base, guys.
ええぞええぞ
Cord talking about the refreshing breeze. There's brazen. Alright, let's go and let the bosses know we're back. And now we're back. And next to us we have the little kingmaker looking at us with big bright eyes. A big bright smile on his face. Sweet! So that was the trial of the kingmaker. We jumped platforms, we solved the puzzles, we defeated the monster who was significantly stronger than us. And now we are practically kings. We're kings without kingdoms. So we're going to get a kingdom here. We're going to talk to Big Batu here, the leader of the Sky Pirates.
お
You made it back in one piece, and lad, and by the look on your face, you didn't come home empty-handed. No, this is my kingmaker, Lofty.
おう
Arr, is this indeed?
あ
He's a little, ain't he?
おい
Say, it's you, shorty. Alright, you scurvy dogs, make ready for a feast. These king-making swabs here deserve a celebration. A feast, boss? Truly? Yar!
その日
That night, the Sky Pirate celebrating even his friend's success into the wee small hours.
空賊たちは
They all agreed that Evan was a fine young man indeed, and that he would make an ever finer king.
そして
And then, morning came.
あ
Is it morning already?
あ
Oh gosh! And the sun breaks from the mountains. I just noticed that the Sky Pirates' ships are made out of wyvern wings. It's hilarious.
お前は二の国の
You mean to become king of this world?
はい
Yes? Well now, there's a thing.
お前の言う
I see something in you. I'm not the only one. They all knee before Evan.
空賊三
The
名
men of Cloud Coil Canyon, we serve you now,
お前に
Your
まとめ
Majesty.
て預けるぜ
Oh gosh!
ガットーと
So it was that the very Sky Pirates who had once sworn to take Evan's life now swore to devote their own lives to serving him.
これが
And with this pledging following, he took his first steps on the long road to ruling the world. Did that take an interesting turn, eh? So now back dreaming, Evan sees this curious little boy
エヴァン
drinking tea.
嬉しそうだね
The curious boy says that you seem pleased.
君の言う通りたくさんの人たちに出会ったんだみんな大切な仲間になってくれた
It all happened just as you said it would. I met lots of new people and made lots of new friends.
アルトの約束果たせるかもしれないな
Perhaps I really can keep my promise to Nella.
二の国の王になるんだってすごいね
So you really are going to rule the world, eh? You don't do things by halves, do you? Nino Kuni, is that rule the world? In Japanese? Sorry guys.
エヴァン
But being a kingdom, Evan, is hard work. And building a great kingdom is even harder.
いろんな障害が
It's not going to be easy.
うん分かってる
I know that.
それでも
But
僕は進む
I am going to
進むっ
try.
て決めたんだ
I have to.
うんそれでこそ王だ
Spoken like a true leader.
これからいろんな人と出会うだろうけどその人たちの思いを全部受け止めるんだ
You will be meeting a lot of more people soon, Evan, and you have to listen to them, all of them, and you have to remember the things they tell you.
全部受け止めれば
It will make you a
その
better
分
king.
君は強くなれるうんやってみるよ
I will try my best.
おうまた偉そうだ
Sorry, I'm talking as I know everything again.
でも
But I'm
多
right,
分
I
間違
think.
ってない信頼できる人から教えてもらったことだから
I just trust the people who taught me all this more than anyone else in the world. And so should you.
それじゃあまたねエヴァン
Until next time, Evan. Goodbye.
Oh.
But sigh. And the dream ends there. Save your progress. Yes, we're saving our progress right now. Just about to finish chapter 2 there.
おう
Well, let's sign up for a life of servitude, says Batu there, looking at the sky. But we can't very well up sticks and have every man, woman, and child among us. to set out after a king who doesn't even have a kingdom yet.
あのさ、
Yeah, and we can't just run off and leave the base empty either. Hmm.
ね
What are you talking about? Oh, we were just discussing the fact that we need to look for a suitable place of empty land if we're going to start building our new kingdom.
は
Arr, but now that'd be an awful pain in the neck, won't it? Why, you could just raid a village somewhere, start out with that as your base, and
あ。おい、
we're not pirates. Understand? Haha! Alright, alright. Keep your head on. Old Batty was just having a bit of fun with you.
あ、
Anyway, if we're going to build a kingdom, we're going to need a good spot. Location is everything. Core, look at Roland's face. Talk about serious. That's because we're having a serious conversation. Okay. But I suppose he does look a little stern. A new nation is like a tiny, defenseless animal, by which I mean is liable to be swallowed by the first predator that comes along. The only way for it to grow is to put itself somewhere out of harm's way. Anywhere else, and you'll be overrun before you know it. So what kind of place do we need to look for them?
あ、
Some place difficult to invade for sure, and with plenty of natural resources. If you got both, you got a chance. Some place like
よし。
right there, and Roland shows us the map. It's probably putting the finger next to the beach or to a river, but there are plenty of plains which crops can grow.
エヴァンたち新生王国。
Evan and his motley crew would be kingdom builders turned their gaze on the map. These verdant plains were yet unclaimed by any nation, but would they prove fitting place for Evan's
彼ら
promised
が再
kingdom?
出発をする希望の大地となりうるのだろうか。第3章。
Chapter 3.
運命を決める街。
The town that tempted fate. The heartlands aren't too far away. Straight down the mountain and past the ruins.
な
Can we fly there?
あ。
Well, now, it ain't exactly that what we can't fly there. But it's the winds of Cloud Coil Canyon that set the old sky skimmers ashore and see. Beyond the bounds of valley, things can get might hairy.
うーん
I see. I think I prefer to walk than going by land ain't necessarily much the safer, lad. There's a gaggle of bandits been bothering folks down around the ruins there all late. Bandits versus pirates, eh? Sounds like quite the showdown. Yeah, and there are lots of them as well. It won't be pretty.
おう。
Then we'll have to go mob-handed. We've got a couple of halfway decent leaders or men among our number. Fetch that pair of numbskulls with you, girlie.
お頭。
We've got Kumbish here saying, Yerang, boss?
よ。
We're away to set up a new kingdom down here on the Heartlands, lads, and we'll need to smash our way through a bandit or two to get there. Which is why you and your men will be joining us. Arr, a battle! Sure, it's been long enough. A scrap, boys, at last. Gerald there in the background, very happy about having a fight soon. What are you doing here, Gerald? I only sent you for this pair of scurvy dogs.
あら
Sorry, boss. Fancy that pick. That at this brave new wall that the boy's building is all. The more the merrier, right, Evan? Of course. Well, if it's all right with the lad here, this all right with me. Just be sure and make yourself useful, you hear? Aye aye, boss. Look, it looks like Kurnbish, Chinggis and Gerald are coming with you.
Oh,
Now listen, I'll be fighting beside you from here out, lad. I leave the tactical tinkering to you, but you just shout if I ain't doing as you need me to. Batu is now a member of your party. Thank you, Batu, we'll be counting on you.
ah,
So the Cloud Snake himself is part of the team now, huh? We couldn't ask for a more formidable ally than that.
よし
Alright then, it looks like it's time to head for the Heartlands. Heartlands, Homelands. Time to go to the Heartlands. Do we need items? And equip some stuff though. Oh no, we don't need to equip, I just did that, I remember. But we're going to go to Tactic Tweaker. We have 42 battle points. I don't know exactly what to spend them. We're gonna make sure that we experience as fast as we can. And let's see here. We need 20 points. Let's see here. We're gonna boost the amount of experience we gain from battle. There we go. We're gonna max up that thing. We're gonna try to boost the amount of rare materials we get from battle too. So we have 12 battle points to spare, which means that we're gonna spend it in upping our melee attacks, and we are ready to go now. Okay, so we're moving on. We're done here with the Sky Pirates place, and we're gonna move on to the bottom and get out of this canyon practically. And now we can change who is part leader. We're gonna try Batu first. He's really high level. Tan is the one that's lowest level, so we have to work with her to get faster level. But we're gonna show you real quick what the different guys do here. We're gonna start with Batu, and he's a big guy. He wears a big mallet. He's very, very, very slow, but he swings very, very, very hard. He kicks, and he has long range. He swings very slow, but he does swing hard. Not my combat style. We're gonna use an ability here. We're gonna swing. He can swing his hammer widely. He can also throw rocks. That's his magic. He has some magic of summoning rocks and throwing them at enemies. He's more of a tank. He has some supporting abilities. He has some supporting abilities, but it's a good thing to have, you know, a tank. I mean, I use him when like, oh shit, I'm low health, you know, I had to, or I know that I'm going to get my ass beaten, so then I switch to Batu, so he can sustain it a little bit longer. We're going to Tani is really good at long range. She has lots of abilities that allow her to use her bow in a really effective way. There we go. So we're gonna switch to Tani. So you also get to see how she functions in battle. She's also, like, just as Evan, I think, not sure, that she is the fastest overworld character. So if you need to navigate the world fast, either choose Tani or Evan, not Batu. Batu is significantly slower in the overworld too. So we will be almost never using him in the overworld because he's just too damn slow. So this is my favorite spell. She can charge it up for a moment there, and she hits several enemies. It's piercing, but it's only piercing, I think, if you only charge it up. Tani doesn't do much damage, but she does quick damage. Means that she can get rapid hits and get out if needed. So very mobile and kind of assassin-like, but takes can take many hits. It's pretty damn squishy. Okay, now we're going to the lower end of the canyon, and then it means we have to walk on this little side bridge that's supported by the cliff. So it keeps spiraling down here. We're not gonna engage a fight with a Whamster. I guess we are anyways. They caught up to us. And I'm gonna do... Look, Tani has actually the ability to steal something. The more you charge up, the higher chance you get to steal something. You didn't manage to steal anything. Let's try again then. You didn't manage to steal anything either. Well, we're gonna stop doing that then. It's kind of a waste of time. We did set to our drop rate of special materials to be higher now. So Tani, she has a little spear, and she has a strong bow. She's very good with the bow and arrow, and she specializes in getting in quick, doing some hits, getting out, and use her bow. She is very good at keeping the distance. She's very mobile while using the bow and arrow too, which makes her a very attractive character to use when it comes to combat. So we're gonna learn how to use our troops. We get the Sky Pirates as our troops to begin with. We're going to get more troops with time, but now we only have the Sky Pirates. And in order to get out of here, we have to fight some bandits, and we're gonna make a little army of Sky Pirates that we are mustering up right now. And there's practically a tutorial on how to do things. We need a tutorial. So we have a bandit saying that the Heartlands belong to them, and we're gonna prove them wrong, that the Heartlands are actually, in fact, ours, and soon to be ours. So, here we go. So right now it's pretty bare bones. We're just fighting with swords and bows and arrows. You rotate the troops in to keep your bowmen safe. Now we're gonna learn how to charge. This game has actually, if you pay attention to it, the game can actually teach you some Japanese. It was through this game that I learned that Susume means a charge. That's pretty cool. That the game can do that. Teach you some new words and whatnot. Alright. Unit types. Each unit type is strong against other types. Swords are strong against mallets. Mallets are strong against spears, and spears are strong against swords. When troops are at an advantage, you will see a blue arrow. Okay, I actually didn't learn that. Yeah. So, swords were strong against mallets, right? I think I said that. And swords were weak against spears. Mallets were strong against spears, I think. Or was it wrong? Yeah, no. Spears are strong against swords. And swords... No. Spears are weak against mallets. Mallets are strong against spears. Yeah. That's how it is. So Tyron here, the leader of the bandits, charging up on us. We're gonna attack the spellcasters first. Spellcasters do a lot of damage, I think. I would like to have spellcasters too. I never actually had spellcasters. I actually haven't focused on my previous playthrough in getting so many different troops. And the thing is that, like, once you get like a set of troops, you want to stick with them because they do level up and shit. So the bandit leader is upset that he lost that fight, and we're gonna charge onwards and take over his little base. It's not a kingdom, it's just a bunch of bandits. Although I've met many kings thought that it's not a kingdom, that's just a bunch of barbarians. Alright, we're gonna break through these walls, and we'll have to focus the tower. Gonna charge the tower here, so make sure it... Come on guys, we're attacking the tower. Our troops are dwindling. There we go. We're attacking a wall apparently because we're stuck. There, now we can move. There's a barricade here that we're taking down, and after the barricade is over, we're gonna attack the mallets. The mallet men that are right in front, and they just go flying. They're super weak against our attacks. And now we're attacking their little tent. Make sure they don't spawn anymore. There. Shock tactics. Activate shock tactics to make all unit types effective against all others, and greatly slow down the rate at which might gauge may be depleted. If your own units are poorly matched or you're in trouble, try pressing Y. So here we go. We got a pretty big army right ahead of us, and we are going to. We cannot repair this building. We have to use special tactic is that. And we only have bombing and we have boosting. I guess we're gonna bomb them. We have sky pirates after all. Whoa, they got bombed in one hit. Attack the spellcasters first. Okay, one spellcaster group is dead, and the next group will be disappearing very soon here. Come on, spellcasters. There we go, spellcasters died. So we're approaching our last part of this war. Evan is like, yeah, let's do it. Okay, we actually won that. Change is now level 3, Cumbish is level 3, and the gate is now open. Good. Ooh wee. Haha, easy peasy. And that it's how it's done. Don't you go forgetting now. I shan't. Thank you, everyone. The armor menu. We're not gonna use the armor menu. I just have to see if there is a difference in speed using Tani and the boy, Evan. Here we are at last, the Heartlands. It's beautiful. It's like big plains. There's a few spare trees and mountains in the background. There's a river crossing the landscape, while the sky pirates behind us, looking with us and kind of nodding, agreeing that this is actually not bad at all. Tan is stretching and agrees. There's a lovely cool breeze, isn't it?
Yes.
We're really going to do it, aren't we? We're going to build a kingdom. Yeah, it is a beautiful place to place a kingdom. So kingdom is nothing but tents right now. We have some crates and some barrels. Yeah, that's all the tents pitched. Thank heaven for that. I'm pooped. But we can't live in tents forever. We need to think about putting something more permanent in place. And for that, we need natural resources. Ah yes, building materials. Right, some good quality wood would be a start. Well, that's easy enough. The forest now just down the way. We'll go and chop ourselves a few choice logs, shall we? You can't just go chopping down trees willy-nilly. What do you think Njal will have to say about that? I'm guessing he is the owner of this forest? Yes, he's the leader of the Greenlings. They're the creatures who live there. Nothing happened in the woods without his permission. Then we'll go and speak with him. I'm sure he'll give us his blessing if we explain the situation. Ha, you're clearly not Melnial, lad. He's incurable old skinflint. Tighter than a hangman's noose he is. He'll get nothing out of him for free, mark my words. Then we'll just have to cut a deal. I brought my fair share of hard-nosed customers to the negotiating table in my time. What's that now? Never mind. Let's go see this Niall, shall we? Right, so this is our little kingdom. A kingdom consists of a little fence surrounding 1, 2, 3, 4 small tents and 1 bigger tent. That's our kingdom. That's what it is. Oh, and people-wise, we have a llama of some sort. We have this lovely woman called Jarell, who sells items. We have Batu and some sky pirates. So population maybe 10. Total of 10. But we're placed in a beautiful spot. This like plains, so it's really good for cultivation. And we have a guy cutting a big log, really big log. It's like the size of a fully grown redwood tree. And redwood trees are absolutely way out of hand big. They're super big. It can be big as skyscrapers sometimes. Anyways, we are exiting our little kingdom, which just is called Kingdom to Come. And in this overworld, we're met by a level 13 goo that's gonna fight us. I'm gonna start the fight right there before we continue. We had to head to the Forest of Nial, that's what the place is called. Oh yeah, I forget, I'm squishy, I have to be careful with where I step. Okay, we're charging up our bow. Right now it doesn't do much damage. I will do soon. As soon as we get our kingdom going. Wow. Wow, I have to kind of be careful with this. I have to remember that I cannot be facing enemies directly most of the time. There we go, we got some people stunned to the ground. I'll show you the little amazing movement abilities he has. So many of the times you can dodge an attack with a bow and arrow. Many times, many heroes can't do that actually. Oh, wow, the zombies, the skeletoplasm is getting healed. Okay, Roland is down. Okay, I have to dodge. Oh, wow. I was going to dodge, but I got caught by the spells. I'm gonna kill this sapwing, this electric bird. He's down to the ground now. So I just have to swing at him a couple of times. Come on now. How strong can those spells be? Okay. I have to focus on this Oh wow, we got one shot. So all we have is Batu. He's the only guy we have left. Okay, I'm gonna show you this golden orb powers up incredibly. So we can just use our skills freely here. Gonna use a sword away here. Okay, we're just going buck wild here. We definitely are underleveled, so this is a good place to stop and farm for a moment. Oh wow wow. Skill Plasm does hit us very hard. We had to stop and go back to our kingdom and heal up. Where sadly we're very underleveled. Oh. Batu also has a bow and arrow. I'm gonna show how it works. I'm charging it up. Can be charged up at 3 times, and similar to a daughter's abilities, bow abilities, it attacks in a wide angle. I had to use Sage's secret here, otherwise we die. Okay, now we swing. Okay, we're charging up a rock attack. I just want to see what happens. I haven't used it so many times before. There we go. It's more of a knockdown. Knocks down the creatures. There we go. So about to save the day. We have to go back to our kingdom and heal up. Yeah, we'll have to, oops. Have to do some grinding there. So, I'll take you to the forest of Nial to show you, of course, how it looks like. And we'll probably have to spend all our money in buying good healing items. The faster we can get our kingdom to become a kingdom, the faster we can level up. So we have to focus on that. We're gonna buy a bunch of healing items here. Yeah, you know, Sorrow is never a bad idea. We're buying 20 of those. Revives are good too, so I have to be careful to not use my, kill my little followers. Yeah, so remember I said Batu is the slowest one. I think it's proven here that he is the slowest one. So we're gonna change to the fastest character. See? Quite a difference there. We're not gonna fight. We're just gonna go straight to the force of Nial. Doesn't matter if we're quite underleveled. We're just gonna we're gonna carry on. Maybe actually the level 17 would be a good idea to fight. It's quite a lot better than us. Charge up. There we go. Okay, we are very underleveled. The level 17 dude takes no damage from Tani's attacks. Only 1 at a time. 20 if we're using a power up move. When I use a little ranged, actually you can, it works like a shotgun. You can get really close and wow. But we don't want to get close with Tani. We just want to survive practically. We're keeping our distance. She's not bad. She's really good at the ranged abilities. But unfortunately, all ranged abilities they cost mana. So we have to go in and swing a couple of swings before we go in. We're charging up our ability as much as we can before we finish up the enemies at melee range. There you go. So far so good. I'm gonna take down the small guys first. There you go. If you complete the combo, you knock the enemies down, which gives you a little time to do a little extra damage there. Now we have the big guy, the 17 Grimchilla Banger, which is like a hamster creature. And we're like not doing much damage, none of us. So we're just practically poking at it. My range attacks do significantly more damage apparently. So I'm just gonna keep focusing, use my bow and arrow, flipping around. There we go, we leveled up, we leveled Tanya up, and that's super important. We need to level her up, she can't be on the level. Because the amount of range damage she does is invaluable. Okay, so straight to the forest of Nial. I'm gonna ignore that hamster. Or Whamster as he is called. That Grimchilla is also something we ignore. You see that guy over there to the left? Well, that's an evil guy. He's super strong. He's like a normal creature, but he's a lot bigger and a lot more powered up. So he says, what's wrong with that monster? It seems different from the others. It will tear your head off as soon as you look at it, as soon as it looks at you. That's what's wrong with it. The one with a weird aura around them are kind of infected with evil. It makes them go even loopier than normal, as if there were enough of nuisance already. There's some good bounties on offer beating them, but that's because they're tough as anything. I wouldn't go near one unless you're feeling particularly brave or particularly stupid. Okay, we're not gonna fight this tainted monster. We're way too underleveled for that. I think it's like level 15. We're just barely hit level 10 with Tani. So, and also playing by expert difficulty is not recommended. So we're just gonna. Oops, we're accidentally starting a fight with this forest with they're kind of fairy-looking creatures. Oh wow! Okay, we got a good orb here. I'm gonna the orb allows us to spam our range abilities without using any mana, and they drop randomly. I think I don't really know how it works. There we go. Really fun to use. It gives you a little edge in the fight, especially if the fight is not going your favor. I really appreciate having one of those. Okay. There we go. We're getting better at it. Tane, as she levels up, she will do increasingly more damage. Okay. I think I want to swap in the Evan instead of Roland. He has more mana right now, so we're just going to go with that. And right here, we have the Forest of Nial, which is gonna provide us some wood as soon as we manage to do our little diplomatics. But it's never quite so easy, isn't it? There's always something else to it. So we cannot quite cross the water here. Oh yeah, no, that's not the right spot. We have to go. Where do I have to go? Oh, they had this creature following us. We are not gonna fight it right now. Gonna fight the entrance first. Obtain a jar of holy wonder water. One of the ingredients, I guess. I've obtained a Yas egg. It's a portal. Or a, I should say, wiggly way trapdoor. Here we go, I found the entrance to the Forest of Nial. And as a pork chopper, we're gonna avoid the fight against him. Really don't want to do it right now. Yeah, I will. I think I will grind a little bit today. We are in a need of grinding. The Forest of Nial, and there's a big forest here, big trees, but they're wrapped with tags and red bands. What are all those notices going on that tree? Doing on that tree? It's covered in them. That's writing. Those are weird squiggles they use over in Goldpaw, right? Goldpaw? It's a kingdom on the other side of the forest. There are even more people there than in Ding Dong Dell. Never mind all that now. Something fishy is afoot. I can smell it in the air. We'd best shake a leg and find old Niall. There's some pretty big trees. So we're gonna go in here. The trees are also hollow, and sometimes they contain treasures like this one. And we have a wolfram spear, which is exactly what we need for Tani. She's a spear user. Got some runny honey. There's a trapdoor right here. We're gonna grab it. So this forest is very mossy. Cannot see the sky because it's completely covered by the big trees and their leaves. Right now we touched one of those saving stones. We're saving the game right there. Whoa! What happened? Oh, I just clicked a bit too far. There. So we're continuing deeper into the forest, and there are mushrooms, plants growing everywhere. It's quite the sight. Now these creatures are a lot stronger than us. There's a bunch of hamsters and a mega mushroom that's angry. We're gonna fight it. Hopefully we survive this fight. Have to keep... Yeah, we're not doing much damage. Oof. The mushroom releases a spore. Ow, ow, ow. The mushroom releases a spore that does a lot of damage in a wide range. Tani just died to it. So we have to play smart here. Oh wow, we got ourselves in a big mess. We're in trouble, guys. We got ourselves in a big mess. We swing our mallets, or in this case we swing an axe. A big axe. Try to defeat the creatures, and we're just chipping at them. We're not doing much. Batu just leveled up. We're gonna use our spinning ability in the middle of these enemies. Okay. So far so good. No, so far not so good. The only thing we have left now is King Evan, and he's confused. Oh dear me, we're in trouble. We are in trouble indeed. As soon as we take damage, we have to take healing items. Right now we swing our flaming sword against the existing enemies. Wow, we got hit big time. Wow, we got one hit. We died. We died big time. Oi, oi, oi. So yeah, okay, let's retry that. We have to use some power-up items here in order to survive this fight. This is not a fight we want to miss either, because they will give us lots of experience. Let's see, items. Crabbable tea, slightly boosted resistance to confusion, fills you up. Okay, that's... We don't have any power-upping items, I'm afraid. So we just have to do what we got. I'm gonna target this mushroom. It's the biggest guy. Gonna keep dodging my attacks here. I'm just behind everyone right now. No way. I have to be careful. This actually, fairies are the ones doing the most damage to me. So I have to keep... Okay. Evan just died. I'm really confused. I really don't know what to do here. I think I stay close to Batu. Wow. I almost get one shot by these things. The fairies are the biggest problems. I see that. If you can get them down. Wow, I'm afraid we're too underleveled for this fight. I have to do this. Let's spam that ability. And fight the Petalias, Wow! I'm dead. Well, it seems like we'll have to go back and do some grinding then before we continue with our progress. And if I look at the time, it's already 4 o'clock. Which means that we have to end it there, guys. Thanks a lot for being with me today. It's been quite fun. Tomorrow we're continuing with the stream, just the same time. We are not really halfway through the game, but soon we'll be halfway through the game. I think tomorrow probably. I'll be doing some grinding later tonight, and you can join me later to see that happening. But I guess it's not that interesting. Anyways, I hope this storytelling works. Hopefully, it's descriptive enough for you that are blind. And if it's not really good enough, please do tell me so I can improve that. I really do take feedback, and I would like to improve on this matter. It's the first time I do something like that. But with that said, I say thank you for being with me today, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye.